Well, I will just go ahead and get started. So welcome everyone. My name is Erica Police, and I am an intake assessment counselor with Lifestyle Employee Assistance Program with the Cleveland Clinic. The goal of this presentation today is simply to just review what your employee assistance program offers, not only to you as employees, but also to your family members. So we are going to learn about some of the services that are offered to you guys, and you can feel free to interrupt me at any time if you have any questions, but we'll also save some time at the end for some questions. I do want to let you know that this is being recorded just so that we can send this all out to you guys at the end if you need to review it at any point. And if you could just be on mute, I'd greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, so Lifestyle EAP is housed within the Cleveland Clinic Wellness Enterprise, and our sole purpose of the enterprise is to drive clinical outcomes in health and wellness. And we take great pride in providing comprehensive employee assistance services to all of our client companies. The data does show, and we know that through experience, that the foundation of any good employer wellness program is an employee assistance program. So this slide gives a great high-level overview of the program's offerings. First and foremost, it's important to share that Lifestyle EAP is an employer sponsored service, and it provides a wide range of life balance support services for healthy living. And oftentimes when people think of an EAP, they think of mental health or maybe substance use. But as you can see from this slide here, there is a lot more included in the services for you guys. At the core of our program is our short-term solution focus model that allows access to face-to-face counseling. And while mental health is a critical component of our overall wellness, we know that work-life balance services such as financial, legal, childcare, and elder care can equally be important to an individual's well-being. So as we move through the presentation, we're going to take a deeper dive into each of these little components on the screen. Okay, so we like to start by answering some frequently asked questions. There are two ways that you can access Lifestyle EAP. The first is telephonically at our dedicated 800 number, and that's up in the screen, 800-989-3277. And that is accessible 24/7. Another way you can access us is through our website at www.lifestyleeap.com. When you call, you simply just need to let us know the name of your employer and some basic demographic information. That intake process takes about, I'd say, 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the need. We do not require an employee ID or social security number or anything through your insurance provider. It's completely separate from that. And then through the website, you also have an option to use our Ask a Question feature. So this is a popular feature and is a quick and easy first step for many employees. All you need to do with that is you just enter your question and contact info into the online form, and that will be answered via email within about 1 business day by one of our Lifestyle EAP representatives. Some examples of commonly asked questions are an employee is reaching out to see what childcare options are available to them in the city in which they live, or whether or not the counselor they are currently seeing is on our EAP panel. So we would encourage you to not use that ask a question feature if your concern or question is pressing or urgent, or if you are experiencing any kind of crisis. Another frequently asked question is who is eligible for the services that we provide. So it's all employees, regardless of participation, again, in any healthcare plan. The EAP is not connected to your insurance, like I said, And in addition, any partners or spouses, dependents, or permanent members of your household can also access this benefit. The nice thing is you don't have to be the one to call either, so any eligible user over the age of 18 can give us a call directly. If it's obviously a child or household member or dependent of yours that is 17 or younger, we do need to have that consent from a parent to have them seek counseling. Another important thing is our confidentiality. So as clinicians, we are bound by HIPAA laws, which means that your confidentiality is extremely important to us. We don't disclose your personal information, your use of the program to anyone, including your employer. We will only disclose that information if you make a request for us to do so, and in which you would just sign a written consent form, a release of information. The other exception to confidentiality is if you present as a danger to yourself or to somebody else, and if there is abuse of an elder individual or children, or a developmentally disabled individual. And even in those instances, we are only advising who we need to advise. Additionally, because of how important confidentiality is, we disclose our confidentiality statement at the outset of every call when you call into the 800 number. So as I mentioned earlier, the cornerstone of the EAP program and what many people think of when they think of an EAP is the counseling benefit. So you do have access through Garland for 8 sessions per problem occurrence. So what that means is each eligible individual within your family unit has access to that 8 set of sessions. Additionally, it's not a once per year or one time only benefit. Each individual has access to that set number of sessions per distinct issue. So we like to give a little bit of an example with this because it can become a little bit confusing. But for example, if you call in, let's say in January or February, you get connected to a counselor to manage some holiday stress. And then a few months down the line, you experience a death or loss in your family, you would be able to get support through us for counseling again for grief. So you're able to reaccess those services due to it being a separate issue. At first, your first 8 sessions were used for holiday stress, and now they are used for grief. So you can check with your HR, call our 800 number to find out the number of sessions, but as I just stated, now it is 8 solution-focused sessions per individual. And then, as you can see, our counselors are trained and experienced in a variety of problem areas as we have them listed to the left, but there's many, many more. The initial assessment we complete with you over the phone is the critical time that we determine the most appropriate referral for you based on your presenting concerns and your specific preferences. And then if you utilize Lifestyle EAP for counseling services, keep in mind that our providers all meet rigorous credentialing standards of the Cleveland Clinic. So all of the clinicians that you will be seeing are licensed at the master's level or higher, and they also have 3 years post-master's experience. If you are connected with a clinician and it doesn't feel like a good fit, we ask that you call us back. We certainly don't want that to happen. Being in the business of people, we do realize that sometimes individuals do not make a connection or build that rapport with a clinician. And so we want to ensure that you are getting everything out of the process that you can. So please do give us a call back and we can get you reconnected. Another thing I like to highlight is that we don't use those sessions with the previous clinician, I guess, quote unquote, against you. So if you were to see a clinician for 1 to 2 sessions, you don't feel like the rapport was built, and then you call us back at the 800 number and get connected with a different counselor, we will give you that total of 8 sessions back. We wouldn't subtract the 1 or 2 sessions from your total. Okay, in our national provider network, we have a national provider network of vetted and experienced providers in private and group practice. We have providers in all 50 states, as well as in some parts of Canada, and we're continuously expanding our provider network and have the ability to add new providers as necessary. You may also request virtual counseling sessions or choose to be seen by a provider in person. And for obvious reasons, a lot of clinicians are mainly doing virtual counseling, but a lot have opened up for in-person as well. In addition to the telephonic support and face-to-face counseling, you also have access to a host of work-life services. So you have access to a complimentary consultation with an attorney in the area of law in which you have question. So this is a 30-minute meeting that is done either in person or over the phone. All attorneys referred to have at least 5 years experience. These attorneys can assist you in creating a roadmap on how to approach a legal situation. For example, you might wish to utilize this service if you are looking to set up a living will or power of attorney. If you own a rental property or are looking to modify your renter's agreement, or even if you receive a traffic citation. Most individuals get their questions answered within that 30-minute consultation. But if you need to retain the attorney for any reason, there is up to a 25% discount in fees. And in addition, that discount extends to creation of documents around estate planning. We also recently uploaded our onto our EAP website. It's called a do-it-yourself fillable form, and on there's sample powers of attorney and living will documents, and these can be a great reference to you and take with you. You can take those with you to the consultation. Financial assistance, we take a comprehensive view of wellness, and we believe that financial wellness is also an important factor in your overall health and well-being. According to a MetLife research study that was released in late April of 2020, 52% of US employees say that finances are their biggest concern, more than any other aspect of their well-being. Lifestyle EAP offers telephonic access similar to the legal access to financial educators. They can assist you with budgeting as well as debt management, credit report review, or savings. The financial educators are not investment professionals, but can offer referrals to other organizations that can provide that service if it's desired. The thing to remember is that Lifestyle EAP is never trying to sell anything to our employees. We want to be a resource for you so that you can save the time you would normally spend seeking out these services. Our work-life specialists can also provide childcare resources. They provide vetted information on daycare centers, camps, in-home support, adoption, and many more. Perhaps you are considering a new daycare option for the fall for your 3-year-old. You can contact the EAP and share that you are looking to access your childcare resources. You will be immediately connected. We warm transfer you to a work-life specialist who will gather information from you and the desired zip code to complete the search. And they will also take any requirements you have, such as the facility being 3 stars or greater, for example. They will then complete a thorough search, including contacting facilities to see about the cost and whether or not they're accepting new children. They will provide all of this information to your email in a resource list, and this is normally returned to you within 48 hours. So another thing that is part of the work-life balance in your lifestyle EAP benefits is elder care. And we understand that caring for aging parents can be a significant life stressor for many people. Um, We recognize that many of our employees are not only raising children, but they're also caring for elderly family members. And so, again, our professionals can answer questions about aging, provide information on assisted living and alternative options, and caring for the caregiver. Another benefit is our education resources. Our work-life specialists can provide information and resources on local schools, continuing education opportunities, and other basic career and job information. If you maintain a license and are looking for CEUs, or maybe you're looking to go back to school, you can definitely utilize this service. And then our enhanced work life, so our career development and nutrition consultation. So you and your immediate family members have access to career development services, which includes a 30-minute consultation, similar to that legal referral, around interest testing, volunteer work, resume review, and many other topics. One of our most popular services is our nutrition consultation. So this includes a 30-minute consultation and information around a nutrition topic of your choice, including weight loss, diabetes management, cholesterol management, healthy eating, and more. And then lastly, we have the identity theft prevention and recovery. If you feel that you or someone in your family has been the victim of identity theft, you can give us a call and our experts will guide you on what to do first. They have the knowledge and expertise to walk you through this process, and they can be a great support in helping you know what to expect. You even have access to a free response kit that outlines preventative and restorative actions. And kind of touching back onto our website, it is a great tool for you and your family members to utilize. It contains articles, tip sheets, resources, audio recordings, and access to Cleveland Clinic original content. Additionally, there are links to all of the services we offer to provide more information on those services, including helpful brief videos. There's an option to ask a confidential question as well, as we discussed that earlier. And that is everything I have. I want to thank you guys so much for your time today. Again, please contact us at 800-989-3277 with any questions. Is there anything I can answer for you right now?
Yes. Hello?
Hello?
Hi. This is
Hi.
how should I click on the on my name or just say the question?
Go ahead and just say the question. I hear you.
Um, oh, will we get a copy of uh
Yeah. hmm
this oh my God, the webinar?
Yes, so I am recording it. There will be a copy provided to you guys, and there is a standard employee orientation on our website as well.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any more questions I can answer for you guys? Okay. Well, if there are no further questions, I'm going to hand it off to Alyssa for some short announcements if she's here.
Hi, everyone. Sorry for jumping on a few minutes late.
That's okay.
um, but I did want to just point out a couple things. So we recently added the EAP information onto the ADP homepage for you guys. So when you log in on your own personal ADP login, you'll see information for the EAP on there. So it'll have the brochure with their contact info and a brief overview of some of the services they talked about today. So when you go on your ADP, you'll see a spot where it'll give you all the forms, and you can open that up and review some of that information that was talked about today. And then another thing I just wanted to touch on real quick. So we wanted to kind of keep it a secret, but we went ahead and everybody who attended this webinar today, we went ahead and picked a name out of all the attendees, and that winner is going to be getting a Ninja blender. So the winner that we ended up picking randomly out of the attendees is Megan Wurr. So if you want to pop by the HR office area when we're all done, you can pick up your blender. But other than that, we really do appreciate everybody participating in this and jumping on and taking the time to get this information. And we hope everybody enjoyed their lunches as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.